Welcome to our continuing playthrough of Downfall, Conquest of the Third Reich. This will be episode 3. Now, since last time, I have been agonizing over this decision. The situation is that the Soviets have completely smashed the Germans here on the Eastern Front, killing, it was like 3 units outright. And now we have a situation. Now it's the Germans. It's the East Front Germans, the OKH, the Oberkommando des Heeres. Correct my German if you'd like. Here, this is my conundrum. Is this 4th Romanian is effectively surrounded. It cannot escape. I do have it within my means to attempt a rescue or a relief with some armor going up here, smashing this unit, and in the advance we'd hook up and stack with one of these armor units, which would save them. However, we're looking at the order that I can use does not allow infantry to move, and these two are infantry, my Italians and my Hungarians. And they are staring down, especially the Italians, are staring down the barrel of a lot of armor coming in and really smashing them. This whole front is in danger of just completely collapsing. The other option I have, rather than, I could leave the 4th Romanians, surrounded and to die, in which case I would be pulling all these guys back and kind of making a new front. That seems a little bit like the smart thing to do. And I've been poring over this over and over again. What should I do? What can I do? And finally, I think I came down because I noticed something up here. Oh, I didn't. Yes, I did. We got a little 1-pip here. He's possible to destroy this Soviet infantry here. And I like to take chances to destroy because in this game, like I said in the previous 2 episodes, any unit that gets destroyed never comes back. There's no refreshment. There's no coming back. Like in a lot of war games, this is permadeath here for units. So I have decided for an aggressive move. We're going to use some deployment. We're going to use some deployment, a combination of deployment and attacks. And we're going to do exactly what I said up here. We're going to rescue this 4th Romanian. We're also going to do a little moving here, smash this guy, hopefully kill it, probably kill it, and just hope that the 8th Italian can survive the onslaught. If it doesn't, it ends up being a 1-to-1 exchange. I think that's the way to go. Let's get started. Yes, so we're taking this order. This is the headquarters order for the OKH. It doesn't cost them anything at this point. I'm not skipping ahead of any orders here. This order is basically a wild card, and it lets you to play any of these in this bracket here. I didn't even notice this bracket the first few times I was playing it. I can execute any order in here, paying the initiative cost, of course, and even ones that already have been played. So we are going to pick this one right here. And like I said, it doesn't allow infantry to move. It only allows motorized infantry and armor. But hopefully we're going to be able to make some lemonade here. So we pay this. The initiative cost is the cost of the op itself, which is 10. 10 plus 21 would be 31. Put the op up on the screen here so you can see it and kind of visualize what's happening here. We've picked this redeploy and attack for activate all motorized and armored units, each for a movement allowance of 3. And activate all units for 2 attacks, which depict units as primary attackers. Alright, so first we're going to do the movement. And yeah, you have to do it in order. And there's no doing like a move and then do an attack and then do a move order. This is not necessarily related to my big battle plan. I think I'm going to go ahead and move him up here. If he wants to attack me, he can attack me in a hill, which is a good defensive position. Now to the main event here. And this is how we're going to try to rescue this 4th Romanian. So it wouldn't matter if we did that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, and it isn't within stacking limits. You can have 2 units as long as their pip strengths don't add up over 6. And this is just 5, so we're within the limit. And you'll see how this battle is going to go here in a moment. But elsewhere, I can even see that unit up there. Let's pan up a little. Like so. This is the unit I'm targeting here for destruction. And I'm going to move this one here. Yeah, it's a good move. And we're going to double up on this attack here. The only other armor unit of note that can move would be this one here. And I don't really see a use for him right now going anywhere. So we're going to leave him as it is. Now, so that's going to be all the movement. And now it is time for battle. So the upcoming attack. 1st Panzer, 4th Panzer, and the 4th Romanian are going to concentrate an attack on this Soviet armored unit. I think the Soviets do not have any cards to play. The Germans, however, are going to play heavy artillery for a +2 modifier to the die roll. And the reason we want to do that is, unfortunately, the Soviets have air superiority over us. So they're going to get a plus, well, it would only be a +1. But I want to make sure we kick him out, maybe even do some damage, and not take any damage ourselves. So the primary attacker, the 1st Panzer, has an inherent strength of 3. We have 2 flankers, that will make it 5. +1 per armored unit in the snow. That's another 2 for a total of 7. We have more elite badges than they do for 8, the Germans do. And we have a German unit, so that brings it up to 9. The Soviets have 2, and I think that's all they get. Yes, they are not in any kind of special terrain. That'll be it. It'll be rolling on the 7 column. For dice roll modifiers, this card yields up 2. The Soviets unfortunately have a event card bonus of +1 that brings it down to 1. The weather, unfortunately, is snow. We are actually -1 in favor of the Soviets. And they have air superiority, which brings it up to -3. Ew. Make that -2. -2 because snow is not a minus. It's fair, it would be +2 or -2. In snow, it's just 1. Just 1. Okay, so -2 on the 7 column. All right. 7 column. -2. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh dear. Oh, that's just a disaster. Oh wow, 1 and 1. Oh, yeah, so the Germans have to take 1. And because they have to take 1, they have to take it. Because they were the attacker, if they have armor, they have to flip armor. So we're going to take the 3rd, and we're going to flip them like so. Oh, this is terrible. And over here, the Soviets have to take 1. Now, guess what? They could retreat in order to not take damage. But remember, the whole point of this was to free the 4th Romanian. So guess what these stubborn Soviets are going to do? They're going to just eat it. Like that. The Romanians remain stuck. Wow, that was a terrible roll. Okay. Wow, I took the gamble and it is not paying off. So here we are near Kursk, or L, going for the consolation prize. Hopefully destroying this unit here. With these 2 units, he'll be the primary attacker. He has to be because that's infantry and that would jive with the order we gave. So he has an inherent strength of 3. He has a flanker. Let me use the right dice here. We're doing 3, 4 for the flanker, 5 for armored, 6 for more elite badges, 7 for being German, and that is it. The Soviets have 1 and they have no defensive bonus. Alright, well, now we're going to be rolling on the 6th column. The dice roll modifiers are, the Soviets have an event card. The weather is snow, so that's going to bump it up to 3, but we have air superiority for a change right here. And so it's just going to be a -2 on the 6th column. And these minuses, these die roll modifiers, well, it helps if you don't roll snake eyes, so. And here we are, 6th column, -2. We need a good roll here. Oh my gosh. Not the dice. Stop. Oh, -2 makes it a 2. We're all the way at the bottom again, and it's a 1 to 1. Ugh. Oh, make it stop. We have to flip this guy. Well, wait a minute, he's 3. He stays 3. But he's now 3 motorized infantry, not 3. And he can take a damage, which he's not going to. He's just going to retreat. I could advance in the hex. I'm not going to. We don't even get the consolation prize. The Germans have really munged it up this time. Well, there you have it. Terrible, terrible result for the East Front Germans. And that'll be it. And join us next time. It'll be the activation for the Western Germans. It looks like, and we're going to see, we have the Africa Corps right here. And this fully stocked armored 8th British is probably looking to stomp them unless we can get some reinforcement on him. I think that may be what we do, but to reinforce them, we have to go through Allied fleets with a rather lackluster Italian fleet. But join us next time, and thanks for watching.